Yes. 2025 Sketchbook Tour! Yeah! Hi everybody. Today's video, we're working on my Sketchbook Tour. So we're going to focus on that. Because you've probably been waiting jillion years for this Sketchbook Tour. And I've been too. I've been excited to show you guys my sketches. And I'm so excited to show you guys. So let's get into them. This one is not the first one. This one's the first one of the year. I did not complete the sketchbook, but I will use the paper for later sketchbooks. That's okay. Let's turn in the first page. The first page, is just stuff that I got from packaging. So like this one from round one. This one's also from round one. It was for plushie that I absolutely love. Some line boxes that I have, and I did some acrylic markers on here as well. Alrighty, the next page is a collage, you could say. This was for an art project for art class. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with the collage, so I just shoved it into my sketchbook. I think the collage came out pretty cool. I like these stuff. Next one, you guys have seen before. Yeah, I'm joking. This was like based off of Percy Jackson and like their camp shirts, I guess. This is not canon. This is just me practicing and figuring out what I want for this character. I think I do figure it out later on, but yeah, here it is. Next one is my persona and Jelly. Jelly is just an emoji OC I made. Never ended up making anyone else's emojis videos because I got lazy. But yeah, here is Jelly design. I love her so much. It was also made with acrylic markers. Next one, I was working with my persona. If you can't tell, I really want to change my persona, but that's until next year, and until next year, she's gonna stay the same. Over here, we have a pirate OC that you will see later on. She does change a lot, and she does become one of my own OCs. And then, yeah, the rest are just persona designs. Next one, more of my magical girl designs. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how he can change a little bit more. There's my character, my magical girl, in her normal clothes, my persona, and then this girl again. You will see her again. And then here's some more magical girl stuff. He does not become a canon character, but his eyes do, I think. And then my persona, this is for my PNG. Yeah, the famous PNG that all of you guys know, that every video has. Yeah. Here is where I was working with the face. This one ends up being Hugo's face by the end. And then some more of this. This does not become the final design for her, actually. Just letting you know. But yeah, it's so cool. I was just practicing on some Pinterest hairs because I was like, oh, I don't know what to do with her hair. Here's our costume design for them. For Hugo, I did this. The crystals that they have are called Hue crystals. May change the name later on, but yeah. And then here is my magical girl. This does end up being her costume by the end. This does not become her wand. I do change that up later. But yeah. Here are the rest of the magical girls. I was working on their face design, seeing what I like about them. And I absolutely love their design. I just need to finalize them. I just haven't had the time. Next one is me just practicing with a different art style. This is actually a really nice art style. I absolutely love this art style, but it does not become my actual art style. It's just a fun practice, I guess. Oh, I think I skipped a page. Here's more of that art style. And then we got Ellie. Absolutely. Still haven't finished that game. Oh, I got to. But I'll get to that soon. Yeah. Also, this character gets to be used too. I get to make her into a character. Actually, 2 characters. They become separate characters. Actually, I might think about using her to be something. Sorry about my chair if you can hear that. I have a very squeaky chair. I might actually use her for something. But I'll make that up later. And then some more. These are like Pinterest stuff. For those bored. Love sketching. Here's some, I think maybe I skipped one. No, okay. Here's some more sketches. These were gonna be stickers, but never ended up becoming stickers. That's okay. And then my persona again, because I was working with her. Next one. Alrighty, this is where the magical girl becomes finalized. Absolutely love her. I love this drawing of her actually. You'll see it again, but it never works. This is like the most beautiful drawing of her I made. You can tell I finalized her hair. And then here's the villain. Based her off of Shadow Milk Cookie. But yeah. And then some other characters that I'm gonna talk about later this year. Later next year actually. Until next year. We're gonna talk about them. Some more characters, and then here comes the pirate girl. Yes, the pirate girl finally changed. Absolutely adore her. I just absolutely adore this one too, because like, look how beautiful. Like, I don't know, I have the magic hand, I guess. And then my villain character, and then I think this is a Hatsune Miku character. I based off of. I can't find it. If I do find it, I'll put it on the screen. And then just some more drawing, some more sketches. And then this character does become a character. Anyway. And then here she is again. Look at her. Oh my gosh. She is beautiful. Absolutely love her design. I totally forgot she has a necklace. Well, one bump. Anyway, love her design though. Absolutely love her. And then here's my villain. From my Magical Girl series. She might change a little bit more, but I absolutely love this. And I drew it myself. I do not look like that anymore, but love that. I don't know. I was like on some drawing crack or something. It's like, oh my gosh, I was drawing a lot. And then some more when I was practicing with a different art style. This character does change. He does change. I didn't like his design. He does become a different character. If you haven't seen this is a digital piece. I'll put it on the screen. Here's this girl. This is why I do not like coloring in my sketchbooks, because those aren't the final designs. That's okay. And here we have some sketches from like homework and stuff, I guess. I like sketching and I thought these were the best ones out of them. So, yeah. And then I was just practicing my dogs, I guess. And then my boy right here. Still don't have a name for him. Might name him something. Don't know yet. And here I was just practicing some squiggles. Squiggles. Here is my fantasy OCs. There's a final piece of this, but I don't know if I can put it in the screen. Okay, here's everyone. Absolutely love them all. Absolutely love them. Just my favorite people. And then here I have some more of my OCs. I wanted to go back to her roots because the way I was changing her was not going to her roots, because like the way I was changing her didn't feel right. And I feel like I was changing her too much and it didn't feel right to me. and I just didn't like her design anymore because her whole personality changed, and I wanted to keep her silly, goofy personality. So I tried doing that, and I think it kinda worked. Here is more of my OC. I drew that with markers or highlighters, you could say. And then my Roblox OC. Here are my magical girls. Absolutely love them so much. I adore my magical girls. These are like their costumes. Their costumes are final except one or two, maybe two, but just two. You know. The final ones are this girl and then the purple girl in the middle. My main magical girl. This one. These two are finalized. But the rest need to be worked on because what the freak is this? Like, what? And some of them are just, I wouldn't want to make them into next. Here, if you haven't watched any of the shorts, they have a whole short little story. Never finished that. I don't finish projects, but I absolutely love their story. Yeah. Don't have names. This is yeah, never mind. I forgot who they are. I just know there's a vampire guy, and yeah, here's their designs for that. And then more random persona stuff. Don't know why I draw them. I just do. And then some OCs that I made. Maybe I should make some more out of them. I don't know. Just made them on the whim. And then here are Cowboy and Princess. I'll talk about them in the next sketchbook. And then my persona. And then my little monkey girl. I made this as a Roblox character and I decided to draw her in my sketchbook. Absolutely adore her. She is so cute. And then these are my sim characters. Luna and Sunny. Cutie cuties. I try to base them off of like the sun and moon, if you can't tell. But yeah, here's Luna and Sunny. I was trying a new hair because never worked with this type of hair. Not gonna lie, first time, and it's hard, but I think I got a hand of it. I still gotta practice more on it. And then that's it. Don't mind her. She's from a movie. If you can figure out what movie she is from, good for you. Oh, actually, never mind. There is more Persona stuff. Yeah. That's something. Don't look at that. And then that's it. I think that's it. That's fine. I just do some swatches in the back. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for. No, I'm joking. Here's the next one. I just gotta switch them up. Here is the next one. This one's this is gonna be a long one. Let's crack it open. I don't really talk about the fronts of the sketchbooks because they don't really. I want to like work on them in the next year. I want them to be more beautiful and more like a sketchbook that I will enjoy drawing in. But for now, this is what I have. Stickers that are lame and that are falling off and decapitated a cat. Anyway, let's look into the sketchbook. Yes, I started strong in the sketchbook. Did I end it strong? Yes, I did. But yes, this is my magical girl. I love her design so much. I just love it. I was playing with highlighters because at this time, I started watching June again after several years of not watching her. And I absolutely loved her content. And I loved how she used highlighters. So I decided to use highlighters. And I absolutely did. I absolutely love this page. This is my second one. My other OC, the manager of the Magic Worlds, I guess you can say, or something. I don't know what I'm going to use him, but I want him to be in there. Absolutely love his design. Just like this one especially, like, this page, you can skip through that. But here, yes, perfect. Yeah. Next page. These are storyboards for, I think, a short that I made. I hated that short. And then some more of my magical girls. I absolutely love how her face came out in this one. And then my girl. And then him again, I guess you could say. Next page are my emoji magical girls. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. Or to watch that video. But yeah, here's their designs. This was from my rabbit key girl. Her design, it changes, okay? Like it changes to this one. And yeah. This design are my OC's Penelope and Peter's parents. Don't mind this Penelope. She changes completely, and I love her final design. But I'll probably use the parents, and I'll probably use his mom and sister. But yeah, Peter doesn't change much. Penelope, she does go through a lot of phases, but her final design is perfect for me. So yeah. I'll say that. You can see I write notes. Don't ask. Anyway, here's more of my OCs, my fantasy characters. I call them my fantasy characters because they are. Yeah. About this page, it was empty. It had like a pose here. I decided to do the pose in there. I drew that in there. Yeah. Next, oh my gosh, I'm excited about this page. This is my persona's design right now. Like I'm trying to design her, like redesign her. And here she is. I absolutely love this redesign for her. Like it's like, I still don't know the color palette for her yet though. I was gonna go with purple, but purple is not my favorite color. If anyone knows that, it's not my favorite color, but I absolutely love her design. Might change her to this next year. Don't know yet. I love her bandana though. It was on her sweater, and then I was like, why not put the design on the bandana? So I put the design on the bandana, and I just fell in love with her. And I was like, yeah. And then I just put some random stickers on there that I have from my sticker book. But yeah, my character, absolutely love her. Here is my persona. You will see her a lot because I absolutely love her final design. And then here's some Penelope and Peter designs. Yeah, this never becomes Penelope. I hated the design so much when I was working with it. Not my Penelope. Here's some things. This does become a sticker design. I absolutely love the sticker design that I made. But I never put them on a store. And then I was working with, because I was a huge fan of Epic. My top artist of the year was, oh my gosh, my top artist of the year was Alejandro, and I just loved Epic this year. It's just such a good music. It's just such a good musical. Absolutely love it. Don't mind this. This is not Athena. The rest of these are Athena, but her, no, she's not Athena. I was just putting my magical girl in some armor. Oof, I hate this page. I was working on Cute-tober, but Cute Girl Tober, but I never ended up doing it. And then I was just working on some sticker designs, but I hate these sticker designs. Oh my gosh, here is Princess. This is Princess, and then some of my fantasy characters. Oh my gosh. And then we got Serene, and then a dog. But this is Princess. You will see her more. Okay, here we are. This is my favorite. This does become a zine, but this is Princess and Cowboy. My favorite characters. It's a weird combo, I know, but I absolutely love them. So this is Princess, and this is Cowboy. They're Cowboy's little pet. Absolutely love him. Don't have the zine that's cool, so I can't really show you what it is. But absolutely love these guys. You'll see them more. As I said, you will see them more. Here's more Princess. I absolutely love Princess. I think I forgot to add some things to her design when I was making her zine. Might have to look on that. Anyway, cowboy. Don't mind this drawing. The proportion is really bad. My persona. Some squigglies hair, I guess. Yes. And then more of these. I love this. I made them on a piece of paper, but it's not in my sketchbook because it has some important things that I need. So it's in my folder for school. Here is Penelope and Peter. Do I like their design here? I love Peter's design, not Penelope's design. She changes a lot because that's some more. And then these become poses for Penelope and Peter, and then just a random pose. If you can't tell, I do poses on my sketchbook before I put them in digital art because it's much easier for me. Because I'm not a tracer, only a tracer to my art. But yeah. And then my persona. And then more persona designs that I was making here. Yeah. Anyway, this is where I started changing their eye design actually. My art style changed a little bit. And then this is Princess, and then this is Peter. Yeah, you can tell I do a lot of blank pages. But towards the end, I covered all the pages. Look at, oh my gosh, this is a fun sketchbook page. I actually like this design. We got Penelope, we got my Athena version of Athena for Epic. This random cute girl I just drew. Another Penelope. This girl, I was making like my own like dispatch OCs. But yeah. So this girl's like one of those people that dispatches the superheroes. And then here's another Penelope. Here's just another random character in here. My doggy. If you haven't seen it, you've seen this dog a lot of times in the sketchbook. It's my dog. I want to make him into like a plushie someday. That'd be so cute. But yeah, here's my dog. And then another my dispatch OC. And then this is Serene. And then here's Princess. And then a sticker from a business that I bought from. Give me a second here. This is what I bought from that business. Don't mind how grimy my phone is. That's disgusting. I bought from this business because I recently been playing a game, called Love in Deep Space. I might talk about that, my addiction for that game, later in a video. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. But I never draw it in here. So, and then we got more Princess with the ferret, and then my doggy, and then my dispatch superhero. We're ignoring that. This was for my video, my last video actually. This doesn't become a final design on my video, sadly, but I absolutely love it. It's based on this picture. I'll show on the screen. And then this one, you'll see it. And then this one. Oof, I love the sketch more than the drawing, to be honest. The final design, but it's okay. Sometimes drawings are just, I love this drawing so much of her and him. And then here's my fantasy characters. If you can't tell, I love them so much together. Just my babies. And then, I hope I didn't skip the page. No, okay. And then more of my persona design. I might finalize this one because I absolutely love this one so much. And then just more drawings. Don't mind my seal. This is just where I just chuck things that I had for this year. Like some packaging and stuff. And some stuff that I was given by someone. Just absolutely just chunk this sketchbook. Just put some stuff in here. Here's more of that. Yeah. It's just some journaling in here, I guess. You'd say some some scrapbooking. There we go. Oh my gosh, I was trying to find a word. Some scrapbooking in this book. Yeah. You can tell I absolutely love the design with a banana with her. And then I did this one. I absolutely love this. For having a lotus flower tattoo. One of my dream tattoos one day. maybe, but no, I don't know. And then we're at the end of the sketchbook. But yes, look at all this. Sketches. Yes, end of 2025. Yup, that's the end of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I don't sound super exciting, but I had to record this a second time because the first time the quality just looked worse. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for so much for watching. This is my 2025 sketchbook tour. Hope next year I do a little bit more better and it's more entertaining. But yeah. This is my second time recording this because the first time it was awful. Just awful. Thank you guys so much for this year. But this year, because of you guys gave me more motivation to make more content. And we grew a lot this year too. Oh my gosh, I think I started at 90 and we're at 133 this time that I'm looking at. 133 subscribers. Like, what? That's so crazy. But I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for just subscribing to my channel. But I hope there will be more of you guys next year and I can share my art to you guys. But thank you guys so much for this year and I'm so grateful. I hope next year I'm able to post more because I'm going to have more time. But yeah, seriously, thank you guys so much for this year. And I'll see you in 2026. Bye bye.